The Ebola outbreak centered in West Africa has now claimed nearly 5,000 lives, with half of those deaths in Liberia alone. The dead are highly contagious, so the Liberian government has made cremation mandatory. This is the glow of bodies burning each night outside the capital, Monrovia. Debora Patta followed a burial team as it combed the countryside.
Life was hard enough in Kakata before Ebola. Now it has one of the highest infection rates in the country. It's feared this woman's brother died from Ebola, but she's not being allowed anywhere near the body. The villagers too say their farewells from a distance.
How was it like today?
Government worker George Warrior briefs the burial team he's brought to the village to help remove the body.
People touch the body while crying. They cook, they eat and sleep together for 1-2 weeks before burial. And now we are saying don't allow the body to be there for 24 hours.
The new rules don't go over well. Sometimes villagers hide bodies or bury them in secret to avoid the government. After a long walk into the bush, the burial team begins suiting up, following strict new guidelines. The team discovers that someone has covered the body with a blanket, which also means someone may have touched it and could spread the disease further. But nobody will own up. The body is unceremoniously packed away in a double-layered protective bag. The team sprays chlorine everywhere. Then they move back toward the village, stopping several times along the way. The body is just too heavy. Devastated villagers are only given a glimpse of the shrouded body, then a ruthlessly efficient burial. Every piece of contaminated clothing thrown in with the corpse. But inside that chlorinated body bag lies a man who was loved. Felicifer Chepus, who delivered coal for the villagers' stoves, was just 22 years old.
Cremation remains the safest way to manage the bodies of Ebola victims, but it is being met with strong resistance. For villagers, it goes against ancient burial traditions which involve touching and washing the dead. And that's why it's proving so hard to stop the outbreak of Ebola in rural areas. Debora Patta, CBS News, Johannesburg, South Africa.